Hello, welcome back to another episode of James Plays. Today we're going to be doing another horror run, trying to get his B-skin. I know you're probably wondering where is the B-skin for Rogue. That video will be out soon, TM. I'm doing something a little different for that, a little special, since we spent so much time working on it. So sit tight and you'll see that shortly. Meanwhile, I'm just going to focus for videos anyways on horror. And I really hope that horrors will be slightly easier than Rogue. Because, my gosh, that was something else. Now, for horror, all we have to do, I don't know if I've said this before, all we have to do is defeat a Technomancer, I think? Or no, it's Hypercrystal. Hypercrystal. So we're not going to think about it too much, just going to have some fun, and really get as far as we can. Horror's a great character, especially for looping, because usually by the end of the game you're more likely to have the mutations that you want to have, because he has wider selection, and also his beam is only really useful once you get your ultra mutation. So scare your face. Easy choice. Easy choice. God, I just love impact wrists. Goes. Starting with the golden crossbow also makes things slightly easier. In terms of Rogue, I finally actually managed to get a golden crossbow with Rogue, which, in my opinion, is the best golden weapon. Maybe the golden assault rifle. They're both quite good. I think a lot of it has to do with preference. I really love the crossbow, so we're going to take bolt marrow. Should probably spend more time looking at the mutations. Nah. Impulse decisions are the way to go. If anyone's ever said you should think about important decisions before you make them, no. Just make it up as you go along. Pop rifle we'll take. Not going to use it though. Obviously not going to use the screwdriver. We have the golden crossbow. There's no real reason to go to YV's mansion. As Rogue, I would always go to the pizza sewers almost every time. But so it'll be a little strange not going to the secret area. In terms of difficulty level, going to the pizza sewers ups your difficulty by 1 for all of the rest of the floors, because you're just going to one more level. Nice boots. So, excuse me. So, going to really any secret area increases the difficulty, which is a good thing, generally, anyways, because you get better weapons sooner. Here, let's look at the... Yeah, Rhino skin. So, you do have to face more enemies. It is, technically a higher difficulty. But really, the biggest thing is you'll be getting higher, tier weapons. I know the term tier isn't often used in this game. But you'll be getting higher tier weapons, essentially, earlier. Against the same enemies, just more of them. We're going to take the bazooka. Not really going to use it at all. For fear of blowing ourselves up, except against like flame traps and the like, and also like that as a tunneling device. I have to get used to Horror's ability not having the portal strikes. As much as I hate Rogue, and I do hate Rogue, especially now. I did get somewhat used to pardon me, somewhat used to her abilities. The blast armor was handy. Oh, good. Fuck off. There we go. Heavy grenade launcher. Sure, why not? Let's give it a try. Probably gonna regret this deeply. So far this run's actually going okay though. Haven't taken an overwhelming amount of damage, have a decent weapon. Mutations are good. I like the industrious noise it makes. Gotta be careful not to use it too much here. Assault rifle, laser rifle, neither of those. We're probably not going to go for kind of a laser brain type thing. We will look for jackhammer, because jackhammers are just the greatest melee weapon. Twice now I've defeated the throne using a jackhammer, and it was amazing. Really, truly amazing. So yeah, we're gonna look for a jackhammer, and then probably an auto crossbow, heavy auto crossbow, something of that nature. Is that a... Oh, heavy revolver. Yes. I've been seeing a lot of heavy revolvers. And I think heavy revolver is a really good bullet weapon. One of the best bullet weapons. And, oh, you know, the heavy assault rifle and heavy machine gun along with that. I don't know the exact, you know, numbers on it. If it's technically more, you know, efficient for ammo. Because with bullet weapons, ammo is always the biggest concern. They're the lowest damage weapons in the game. So, it's got awful loud all of a sudden. They are the lowest damage weapons in the game. So in order to use them at the end of the you know, late game, post loop and whatnot, you really need to have. I really want that medkit. I really want this medkit too. You really need to have an ammo solution. Blow you up. We are not interested in going to the Crown Vault on this run. At some point I will go through and unlock the crowns. At first for just one character, I don't know who yet. And then for all the characters. We will figure that out. Don't get hit. Oh, yes! Alright. Little hunter fight. Yeah, Gamma Guts. Gamma Guts plus Impact Wrist just makes like levels like the labs just so much fun. You know, interesting thing about the I don't know why I thought of this again. The boss, the captain, IDPD captain, is that, yeah, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it has the highest health in the game of any thing you can fight. It's higher than the throne by a little bit. I know Little Hunter's, there he is. Oh, come on, don't explode next to me. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so the IDPD captain has the highest health in 1540. So if you'll remember, that's like, you know, 1540 health. If you'll remember, we were talking about Little Hunter. He has like 140 something health. So think about like how much damage I had to do to him. And just think about, like, the biggest problem fighting the captain is you run out of ammo. Like, it doesn't matter what weapon you have. Yeah, I had to take back muscle each time I tried to fight him because you just don't have enough ammo. Like, you can survive just fine and keep pumping shots into him. At a certain time, it's like you've emptied all your weapons and it's still alive. So, think the labs would be a lot more fun if it weren't for the exploding freaks. And you could just run in and inflict massive carnage. We are going to take the Gatling Slugger. The Gatling Slugger has, I think I did the math at one point, higher DPS than heavy weapons, heavy bullet weapons. And is more ammo efficient. So, second stomach, yes. We're gonna use the crossbow for now, but it's... Is that a... Yeah, I think we're gonna have to switch to the splinter pistol. Is that a... Oh, it is a super slugger. See, I'm always torn when I have, you know, the option between the Gatling Slugger and the super slugger. Because I like them both so much. They're just such good weapons. Maybe I'll just take both. What's the worst that could happen? Running out of ammo? Ah, don't worry about it. I'm gonna blow that up for rads, bazooka, shells. So at this point, back muscle would be handy. Or other ammo mutations. Or something to replace these weapons with. Something that makes the decision easier. Oh, we... That for a second. Almost out of ammo. I mean, we are having an ammo problem by taking 2 ammo-intensive weapons of the same ammo type. But on the flip side, all of the ammo drops will be shells, so... a melee weapon would be great for fighting the throne. Oh, good, more shells. Melee weapon would be exceptional. Yeah, I'm gonna take Bloodlust, because we want to not die. See, the Incinerator doesn't do more damage than the triple machine gun, apparently. Now, or not that much more, anyways. I'm sure it does more damage, but flame damage apparently is more or less negligible in terms of, you know, making it worth taking. So that's why flamethrowers are not good. We've had this conversation in the past. Don't get hit by those. Oh, nope. Okay, we're okay. Health kit. We're low on ammo. Okay. Whoa! Laser beam. Laser beam. Oh, wow. Okay. Health. Ammo. So, fighting the next part of the throne will be interesting, to say the least. At least we got a bit of ammo. Try and take advantage of the, you know, damage bonus from proximity. Did I just... Oh, God. No! Oh, my God. Health, health, health. Oh, God. Okay. Bad. That's bad. Okay. Thanks for watching. That'll do it for this episode. Next time we're going to give it another try. We got pretty far. And we're going to see if we can't get that horror bee skin. And stay tuned at some point for the bee skin for Rogue. That's going to be a special. I'll put that up once I'm done with that. So, see you next time, folks. Thanks for watching.